And we are live on Y1025's Facebook page, on the Weasels Facebook page. Will be shared on the Town of Mount Pleasant's Facebook page and the Recreation Facebook page. It is the 2025 annual Town of Mount Pleasant Christmas Light Parade that will begin on Shem Creek in probably 10 minutes or so. My name is Rick Rush, as you can see, and that is my partner in kindness, Bill Walsh from the Wi-Fi First Alert Weather Team. How are you, my friend?
Merry Christmas, Rick. It is so good to be here streaming with you on we've done this before, the Mount Pleasant Christmas Parade.
We've attempted to do it before. We just never could get, somebody finally said, I think we have traffic cams. Because once the crowd builds, then you get that data suck, and then it just starts being very choppy. Yeah. And but this year they're like, why don't we just plug into the data into the traffic cams? And I said, why didn't we do this 4 years ago?
There you go. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So how are things? You having a good holiday season so far? You've done some of the parades so far this year. Am I correct?
I did. We've done a bunch of them already. North Charleston, Mount Pleasant. We're doing Mount Pleasant virtually tonight, of course. Yeah. We did the city of Charleston. It was a lot.
Which was on a Saturday this year. First time it's been on a Saturday in forever. And I understand that your guys did kind of the play-by-play on your live stream, and they did it like Al Roker and Hoda. Like they were full on all over the place. I heard that your sports guy and did a great job.
Yes, Kevin Bilodeau did a great job. We are going to rerun that on Christmas morning. So that was the idea. So the idea was, let's do something that we can, use for Christmas morning instead of, who wants to see news anyway on Christmas morning? So here comes that. So we decided to do that. And, so it came out really good. It was Kevin Bilodeau and Shelby Roberts. Let's see, and a lot of us were on it. Michael Higgin, myself, and some others. So it was a lot of fun. And we were in the parade at the same time.
So were they set up like somewhere on a corner, kind of like, they like the big parades do, the Macy's parade, and then you guys were on the float?
Yes, they were set up right there at Calhoun and King Street. Oh, no, Meeting Street. No, King. No, Meeting. Whatever. It was right there by the Four Corners of Law. And that was Meeting in Calhoun. I've been here for 38 years, I know. Anyway, so yeah, and they were like right there, catty corner, and it was really, really, really good. They did a good job, I thought. By the way, my 1960s Christmas tree?
That's good. Seems like a fire hazard, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's an actual disco tree from the 1960s. Look at this thing. I'm going to show it to you while we get it. Look at that. Isn't that something? That is, the old foil Christmas trees. Oh, Annie's here. Say hi, Annie. Hello, Annie. Ruby's here. Hi, Ruby.
Okay, yeah. All right, Ruby's the one I know. So Annie is like the stepchild that you never put on the internet.
That's it.
Ruby's your favorite, but I won't say that out loud, right?
Well, no, Annie's on there too. She doesn't like to have her picture taken.
Okay.
There's Ruby. She has a special contract. She's got like a SAG-AFTRA thing. Annie.
Okay.
I gotta pay her every time. Hey, look at this, Ruby. There's Ruby. Ruby says hello.
They seem happy that we're doing this.
Oh, they're
It
thrilled.
doesn't seem like we're interrupting what they normally do on a Sunday night at all, does it?
I even have the color wheel. Remember the old color wheels from the 60s? There it is.
I imagine you have a lot of stuff from the 60s.
It's kind of like a head trip. It's a head trip. It's like a 60s head trip. That's what it is.
So if you're wondering what's going on right now and you're just joining the live stream, there's some fireworks. This is the traffic cam right there. I think at Broadway. Is it at Broadway?
That is that's right there on Shem Creek, I think, right? Yeah.
We're just down from Shem Creek. Like if you go up a little bit further, you would have to pass the little strip mall there. Yes. And then you go to one more red light, and then that next red light would be it's where the Benny Mardone, Benny whatever pizza is.
Yeah,
Benny Palmetto's.
Yeah, Benny Palmetto's. It's right there, right before the bridge.
Yeah, so if the camera were to swing a little bit more to the left, you would see that gas station.
Yeah, the gas station, the Hess or whatever it is. Yes.
And then dead across, I believe, is the Kickin' Chicken.
Just behind it. Yeah, the Kicking Chicken's just down a little further down. Yeah.
Okay, so this is where that police car is that we're looking at right there.
Yeah,
that is the end of Broadway, because Broadway goes in a circle and comes out down by the
old Pizza Hut.
Yes.
See, when you've been here,
no, not that far.
Oh, okay.
Pizza Hut's on the other side of Shim Creek. This is. You remember where the old Weasel Studios used to be?
Yes.
So that's that half circle that comes out in between that strip mall and the little pub place.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then there's a little pizza place there.
Yeah, Benny's Pizza.
Yeah, Benny Palmetto's.
Yeah, it's right near Juanita Greenberg's down there, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah, Juanita Greenberg's is right across the street, and the biscuit place is right there. That circle thing right there is that.
Yes, biscuits.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
That is
well,
right.
People are going. You know what? We know where this is. Why don't y'all shut up? Well, it's because we're waiting on the parade to start.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, I gotta say, the parades this year have been pretty good all around. There've been a lot of them this year. You know, we were up in Somerville. We did the Somerville parade. Actually, I was in Las Vegas. I had to go to Vegas right during the Somerville parade because. But anyway,
for gambling purposes to get enough money for Christmas. Did you get the money that you needed to get Janet that big ring?
Yeah, yes, of course. And of course, we got it at Polly's Jewelers in Mount Pleasant.
Did you buy from your daughter so she got a commission?
That's right. That's Polly's in Somerville, Mount Pleasant, and also in North Charleston. Anyway, so but anyway, you brought it up, Rick. So yes, but great place to get fine jewelry. But so yes, so I mean, we went.
Are you part owner of Polly's or something?
Well, I'm just saying.
Is this portion of the broadcast brought to you by Polly's Jewelry?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got a free plug right there. There it is. Got a free plug for my friend Polly. But no, we were Somerville. What else we did? We did Folly Beach this year, Monk's Corner, Charleston, Mount Pleasant, North Charleston, and I got to tell you, I had a blast co-hosting the North Charleston Pops up there at the PAC last week. It was a beautiful, beautiful concert. If you haven't seen their Christmas Spectacular, Nick Palmer and the Pops, it was unbelievable. Two of our pals from Hootie and the Blowfish were there, and
Sony did.
Sony was there. Sony was there. Yeah, and Dave. Yeah, and it was great. And they did. He's got a new record out, FYI, a beautiful Christmas record called I think it's Light of Joy, and so I was talking to him about that, and so yeah, we've been doing a lot of Christmas stuff this week and last week, but so we've been out there for sure.
The year's just kind of flown by. It's hard to believe that there's only 2 more weeks of Christmas music on Y1025. We've only been playing it since.
Well, no, you've been playing it since September, right?
Yes. How many times can you hear Last Christmas in so many different... It's to the point now where you go, here's another... Of all the versions of Sleigh Ride, this is one of them on Y1025. Right.
Exactly. I love that. This disco light's giving me a nice color here for the...
It is. Blue. You look like Heat Miser a little bit.
I've got green. Here comes blue.
Yep.
Got a little orange
I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Sun.
That and the 60s tree behind us. I mean, how much better can... And you know what else I have, Rick Rush? I have something for you. Or for both of us, because, if you're hosting the thing, you have to use, the bathroom.
Glasses? I don't... Wait a second now. Hang on before if you have to go to the bathroom.
Well,
you're not going to...
There's porta potties out there at the.
Okay.
There's porta potties out there, right? At the parade. Well, I brought my own. Look, right there it is. just
it's a Bill Walsh-sized porta potty.
I got my own porta potty right here, just in case.
And you can actually fit in it too, which is it's just kind of amazing. Nice.
The funny part is, they named the street after Charlie Hall. They're gonna name the porta potty after me.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it for a minute.
There it is.
Okay, so right then.
Brought to you
I
by
think
National Porta Potties. Right
there you go. This segment brought to you by National Porta Potties.
That's right. Exactly.
So if we had a traffic cam pointed back behind us, you would
Yes.
see some fireworks that are happening over at Town of Mount Pleasant at Town Hall.
Yes.
And then just so you know what's going on, and then there will be an announcement by the mayor that you won't hear because there's the traffic cams.
Right.
And then we'll start seeing the parade start coming down probably in the next 10 minutes or
45
so,
minutes.
I would say. Yeah, 45. Yeah.
Well, you know,
I mean, there are 34 people right now watching.
Well, when we did the parades last week, I mean, I will tell you one thing, and William Cogswell, to his great credit, that parade on Saturday started at, right at, I think it was 3:00. It was scheduled to start. We stepped off at 3:00. I mean, we were right in that first part of that thing. And that thing was done like clockwork in the great city of Charleston Fire Department and city of Charleston Police, but the fire department, that I think they run it. What a great job they did. I mean, it was so smooth. And same in Somerville, the Somerville folks are always fantastic with the parade. And it is, a lot of people come out for it, and it's great. By the way, have you seen the Christmas lights yet out at the Charleston County Park over there, Festival of Lights?
Not yet. We usually go like right after Christmas because that's open until New Year's Eve. So my wife has a gigantic family, and one of the 7 nights of her Christmas celebration with her family is taking a trip out to the Holiday Festival of Lights. So we'll go like probably right before New Year's. I think it's like the 28th that we normally go out there. So
well, you should definitely go. It'll put on your face.
A smile.
It'll put a big smile on your face.
Is that your man?
There it is. It'll put a big smile on your face, Rick Rush. There it is. Look at that.
That's good.
It's also an ornament for the disco tree behind me, but there it is.
You know what's funny is that when I texted you earlier today, I said, hey, do you have anything going on tonight? And you said, yes, I do. And I knew that was a default in case I was going to ask you about something that you didn't want to do.
That's right. Exactly. You are correct. You are correct.
And then when I said, hey, do you want to host this Christmas parade with me tonight? And you're like, oh, okay. What time do you think it'll be over? I said, probably 7:00 or so. And you went, okay. And then when you hopped on here, when we started talking, I said, now, do you have a hard out at 7 because you've got something to do tonight? You're like, oh, no, I don't have anything to do tonight. I know what he was doing.
Yeah.
He pulled a Rick Rush on me because I always say when somebody asks me to have something going on, I've got something going on tonight. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. I thought for sure you were going to say, you want to go to the Holly Hill Parade or something similar to that,
Well, what was funny was a minute ago I saw a kid walk by with a mullet, and I'm like, how'd they let him in Mount Pleasant?
Right. I mean, honestly, right? I mean, that's.
I expected a mullet kid at the North Charleston Parade, but well, there he goes. Bill Walsh is out. All right, good to see you, Bill.
Just keep talking.
He's going to use that little porta potty that he had.
You just keep talking.
Just keep talking.
No, I've got the porta.
So when do you start typically listening to Christmas music?
I usually start early, like around, July, right after 4th of July.
Okay.
Which is,
Christmas in July.
Gets me Christmas in July. No,
yeah.
You know what? I will tell you, and this is not no bull, that my favorite Christmas music is the iHeart Christmas app. iHeart Radio. It's called Traditional Christmases or something like that. It's the one with the old stuff that I like, like the Bing Crosby. They still have like some of the newer things, of course.
It's the classic stuff, but and some of the new classics. But you do get a lot of the Bing Crosby.
Right.
Oh, look, this is a good sign right here.
Darlene Love. Oh yeah, what do we got going? Oh, look at that. There they are. Oh,
Yep. This is them clearing. This is them clearing it just to make sure that everybody is off the street, telling people to move back. It won't be long now, friends. It won't be long now.
It won't be long now. Yep, we are gonna. No, but I love the iHeart I like the iHeart app 70s because you've got the 70s all the time. But then the Christmas one is on all year. They don't shut it off.
Yeah.
But I only listen to it usually around Thanksgiving to about New Year's.
Okay.
And then I'm back to
We
my
appreciate
70s.
that. Well,
Yeah.
we appreciate that.
Exactly. I mean, I don't want to, by the way, I'm not going to do any shameless plugs tonight. But anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that you would do that.
No.
When
but
do
if
you most strongly feel the spirit of the season?
If you have a
there's
if you have a Christmas gift suggestion.
is that your book or the album?
No, this is one of my books here. This is the latest.
Okay, that's Uncle Daddy. That's your Uncle Daddy book.
This is Uncle Danny.
Uncle Danny. Okay,
Danny
okay.
was yes. Uncle Danny is a mobster, so you better watch out. There it is.
Just perfect.
Uncle
Just
Danny,
the perfect holiday gift. A book
the
about
perfect
killing
holiday
people.
gift. And
That
there it is.
was a dude that was related to Bill Walsh back
There
in
you
the
go.
up north.
That was my great uncle who was a mobster in Prohibition. So
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing any plugs tonight, but
Yeah,
just
but
in
if,
case
if
you
you're
would
looking
look-
for some good holiday reading,
that's right. Good holiday reading.
pick up Uncle
that's the
Daddy
nice-
wherever you buy your books.
It's a nice light reading right there.
Uncle Daddy.
That's right. Uncle Danny.
Uncle
No,
Daddy.
I'm not gonna. I can't keep doing these.
Yeah, you can't keep doing those plugs.
But anyway, I think we're
How-
getting close here. By the way,
What's the airline that your son works at? If we just go ahead and get all of that out of the way.
well, it's United Airlines. Yes, United Airlines out of Chicago, and he's in Chicago, but it is
Nice.
he is a flight dispatcher for the great people at United Airlines. So there it is. Hey, how many? Do you know how many entries are in the parade this year?
108.
108. What is it, Macy's?
4
Really?
balloons. Yep.
And yeah,
Bunch of
balloons.
dance troops.
I don't think I have enough power on my phone for that. 108. Holy
Your
mackerel.
barber. That's what I love about parades is that
Right.
is like when everyday folks go past you that are in the parade.
Yes.
It's like, I know that dude. I know he cuts my hair.
Yes.
That's my barber.
And my barber is, as you mentioned, is Donnie Causey, right there at the Sea Island Shopping Center. Causey's Barbershop has been there for.
Aren't they the greatest? Aren't they the greatest? Is that the one with all of the memorabilia from sports things?
Yes,
all
the
over
pennants,
the room?
all the pennants all over the place. Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what's
My
funny? You know
barber is
something
Philip
funny?
Farley. My barber is Philip Farley, who retired about 8 years ago. But a handful of folks, he'll let you come to his garage and he'll cut your hair in his garage.
I've been going to him and Causey's since I moved here in 1986, and I still go there.
Is Mr. Causey still around?
I don't know, but I know Donnie is. Donnie is a big Clemson fan, and
Is he the one with the beard?
no beard? Donnie doesn't have a beard.
beard.
No. But he is just a great guy, and he is a big sports fan, and so anyway. But I still, and you know what's funny about you talk about Frank and United Airlines. Frank, believe it or not, flies home because he can fly for free on United because he's an employee and he has to fly in the cockpit anyway sometimes. So
Yeah.
he can fly home. He flies home, gets his haircut, and we grab lunch, and then he flies home back to Chicago. So he still gets his haircut here, and he flies on United Airlines to come down here to do that. Isn't that great?
Nice.
And that's wonderful, yeah. So I think Rick, I'm seeing the beginning of the parade.
I believe so. That looks like it might be it.
Yep. And it's
That's
going to be a fine night for a parade. And are you ready for Christmas with all your gifts? You got Jen something good?
Yes,
Okay.
all the things that Jen normally sends me, I've bought everything that she has sent my way.
Okay.
This
Well,
is
that's
the the Mount Pleasant Police and Fire Department Honor Guard, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, they do a wonderful job. Yep. They
here
are.
they come.
Mount Pleasant's grown so much in the last couple of years. I mean, well, of course, the last 10 years. When I got here, I love saying ain't nothing was out there. Once you got past 526, there was no town center. This goes back in the 80s, but it was. It's grown quite a bit all across the east of Cooper, as they say here, east of the Cooper.
East
You
of the
say that
Cuppa.
correctly on the radio, Rick?
Cuppa. Oh yeah, east
Oh,
of the
good.
Cuppa.
East of the cupboard. That's how they say it. Yes, exactly.
We have over, are you ready for this? Over 50 people watching right now.
No, we do not.
Yes,
Wow.
we do.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we can bring them this beautiful parade. I will tell you one thing. This is a nice shot. You know, it's been up for like 2 hours, but it's a beautiful shot. And a lot of folks, you know, the thing about Mount Pleasant Parade is that we have, let me see, when I was I did this parade the last couple of years, and except the year you and I did it on the streaming, and there's a lot of people that come out to the parade in Mount Pleasant. I mean, it's, they bring people in. I mean, people go to it from all over the place. Kind of like the Bridge Run. It's like a December version of the Bridge Run without having to run. You know what I did? I did a 10K today, Rick.
You did a 10K?
I did a 10K today.
I don't believe you did a 10K.
I did a 10K today, and last week I did a 10K.
Is K for something else?
No, it's the way I do a 10K. Most people don't, I mean, and I'll pass this on to you. I'll give you a little secret. If you like doing, running and doing a 10K. I did the 10K today, and of course I run the first K, and then I Uber the other 9. So it's, it's kind of, so I get all the Ks in, right?
Yeah,
so
I understand.
I run that first K, and then I Uber the other 9K. So there it is. By the way, if you're looking for another suggestion for Christmas, this is my other book, Red Carpet Ransom. So
you have 2 books?
Oh no, I've got 3. Where's the other? I've got 3.
The way you said that, like it was silly that I said you have 2 books. And I thought you were going to say, no, I've written 10. And you go, no, idiot. I have 3. One more than you guessed.
I've got the Red Carpet Ransom, also available on Amazon, Books A Million, wherever you find your books. And this is called The Umbrella Option, which is a kind of a Clancy type suspense novel. And,
is it about the weather?
No, it's nothing to do with umbrella. That's not the umbrella. The Umbrella Option is something, I can't give away the plot, but it has to do with.
It seems like, though, if a weather guy was going to write a book with umbrella in it, it would be something about.
It would be about the weather. Yeah. No, this is a suspense novel about terrorism, actually. So there's
the cone of uncertainty of suspense novel.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You got that exactly right. So if you're looking for,
can you buy them in a pack from what is it? W.T. Walsh.
W.F. Walsh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta get my glasses fixed. That's like when they hold up those letters at the eye doctor and you can't see. It looks kind of like a T, but it might be an F.
Yeah, right. Yes.
That's what just happened to me just then.
And
well, I thought they were here, and then they turned back and went the other way. Maybe they canceled the parade.
Maybe it's over. I don't know. I can remember.
That was beautiful. As we saw them, they came all the way down here, and then they turned around and went back the other way. So thanks for joining us for tonight, 2024 Town of Mount Pleasant Parade. For Bill Walsh, I'm Rick Rush. So long, everybody.
Yeah, it was a wonderful parade. It was great.
It was a wonderful,
wonderful went by parade. So fast.
I mean, if we wouldn't have been talking so much, we wouldn't have missed the parade.
I think that's what happened. I think it was. I'm telling you right now. I mean, it would have. I think it went right by. Goodbye.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So what's your favorite Christmas carol?
My favorite Christmas carol? I like Carole King. Let's see. Carol, you talking about
Carol of the Bells? Carol, you like Carol of the Bells?
Oh, like songs. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Carol of the Bells. My favorite always was the Christmas song, the chestnuts roasting on the open fire. And I know they.
Do you like different versions of it, or are you a purist?
No, I like the Nat King Cole version. Well, I like all versions of it. I like the Darlene Love. You know what I have to watch every Christmas? And I haven't watched it yet. We need to maybe watch this on the stream here. Anyway, every Christmas, Dave Letterman would have Jay Thomas, and he'd have Darlene Love come on. She would sing her famous Christmas song, and Jay would tell his famous story about doing a radio remote with the Lone Ranger.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, God.
Man. They'll believe me, citizen. They'll believe me, citizen.
They'll believe me, citizen. I had the honor of talking to Dave a couple of times, and every single time I mentioned it to him, he would laugh about that. That was my favorite
You've met
thing.
David Letterman?
Oh, a number of times, yeah.
Oh,
yes.
I'm
watched
jealous.
him do the show a couple of times, yeah. Mm-hmm. When I used to go up there sometimes and fill in on the CBS Saturday show, So it was, I love to go over there and sit in on that show. So, but
I missed
but no,
it.
I mean, it was hysterical when they did that on Christmas. It was the last show before they took the Christmas break, and that was so funny. Darlene,
I want to say Darlene Love did it for like 26 years or something like that.
Yeah, and Jay, he passed away. God bless him. He was the guy.
Yeah, he had cancer.
And you remember what show he was in?
Cheers.
No. Well, he did. He did some guest spots on Cheers, but he was a co-star of Murphy Brown.
Yes, for a little while.
Yeah, for a while. Mm-hmm. And anyway, but he was that, and a lot of people don't know how true these radio remote stories are. I mean, we do.
Yeah.
But
if you do get a chance to go back and Drew, you know what? They circled. It looks like they circled all the way around down Houston Northcutt, back up the bypass 17. And then circled back down 526 to come back, so they're now starting again.
Right, I think 526, I'm sure, is all backed up. That's what took some time.
Yeah,
sure,
because they circled all the way around. They're doing this again because we missed the entire parade.
Right, but they look really nice in their motorcycles tonight, and they've got the beautiful blue and white lights that are going back and forth, sort of like.
Yeah.
It looks a little like Live PD. Have you seen Live PD? It looks like Live PD.
Yeah, that's nothing like the holidays. Like they're filming an episode of Cops there in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. They look great.
What's all this police activity doing? How come all those people are gathered around?
These guys are amazing. I think you've got a mix of agencies there. I know there's Mount Pleasant. I imagine you've got some Charleston County sheriff's officers, maybe, unless Mount Pleasant has that many motorcycles, but they do a fabulous job. And a shout out to our Berkeley County brethren out there, Berkeley County Sheriff's Office. They are on Live PD each week.
And then I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there was that guy that they didn't have enough motorcycles for that was walking down, waving people out of the street.
Well, yeah, I think they're going to take that. They're going to do my Uber 10K.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was just curious how that guy got the job of, like, you think they drew straws or whatever?
I don't know what they're. Yeah.
We've got 27 people and 26 motorcycles. So one of you have to just walk down the side and wave people out of the way.
Right. And I will bet you dimes to dollars, Rick Rush, that at the end of the parade, you know who's going to be there? Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Okay.
Right
why did you give it to me so quick? I was trying
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm throwing it out there. Along with my book. No, but yeah,
Uncle Daddy. It's Uncle Daddy, and what else?
It's Uncle Danny.
Uncle Danny.
Uncle Danny.
I always get that confused.
Red Carpet Ransom and what's the other one? The Umbrella Option, and there's another one that's going to come out once I continue to work on it. And but I've been working on a movie script instead at this point, so we'll see what happens with that. But anyway,
and hello to Teresa. She is wishing us a Merry Christmas from our Facebook page. Also, Scott and Renee Stenhouse are watching. Merry Christmas to you guys as well. Feel free to leave comments as we get ready. This is the Mount Pleasant Police and Fire Department Honor Guard as they're making their way
they look
down
really
the
good.
street.
They look fantastic.
Followed by this year's Grand Marshal, by the way, who is Shelby Rogers. You know Shelby?
Yeah, yep.
Recent inductee into the South Carolina Tennis Hall of Fame.
She is amazing.
She now has her own court dedicated in her name at the Mount Pleasant Recreation Muggsy Care Center, where she spent many of her younger years developing her skill and love for the game. Grew up in Mount Pleasant and made her way to, I think, Wimbledon and all the big stuff. And she is joined by her sister Shelby. That was her that just rode by there, the Grand Marshal.
That is fantastic. I love being I was the Grand Marshal of, wait for it, the Hellhole Swamp Festival parade.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It was just me, but it was fun. No, I'm just
you were the only one. You just happened. You were in your Uber.
I was in the Uber. Yeah, they actually have a Hellhole Swamp Festival parade.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
It's a big deal up there. I was thrilled to be the Grand Marshal. It was hysterical.
There went by the mayor and the town council.
Mayor Will Haney, such a great guy, and they've done such a great job.
Other town dignitaries coming up on this next one, I think, and followed by some legislative dignitaries.
Wow. Well, there you go. Yeah, Will does a. They have a great council over there. Will is just he's given a lot to Mount Pleasant. Great people, and it's just a great town. I used to live right there, just down the street from there. Over it used to be called Crown. No, it was called Harbor View Apartments, and now it's called the
Oh.
Cooper.
Okay.
Right behind Channel 2.
Okay.
I was so
yeah.
close. I was so close to Channel 2, I would get it in my teeth because remember they had the tower there. They had the big tower. Remember right there?
Yeah, probably. That's why
They
your
still
face
have.
is
They
red
still
right
have
now.
part of that tower, but they used to actually have their transmitter. Who's that? Oh, I see.
That is Representative Joe Bustos with his wife Kathy, Representative Tom Hartnett Jr., and Senator Brian Adams that just passed us by.
Wow, Brian, I love his records.
Yeah, Brian Adams was great. This is the Wando High School marching band. Band
Now-
is 15-time 5A state champions and 4-time Bands of America regional champions.
They are, Rick Rush. These guys, this band is, as you mentioned, champions. They were out in, I think it was Indiana or wherever it was. I think they came in 4th place this last go around nationally. They are
Yeah.
that good. I think I see Charlie Pratt playing the tuba, and I see some other folks there, and his sister. I see she's also in it. And I mean, it is amazing. They are fantastic. They are a true amazing marching band.
And this group walking behind them, that's the winter sports program at Wando, the wrestling, girls, boys, and boys basketball and cheer that just passed us. And
Okay.
here's some more of them there.
Yep, I think I see Bryce Caps is one of their wrestlers walking by there. Yep, very nice. And these are the cheerleaders, right? The Wando cheerleaders.
The Wando cheerleaders.
You know, I was gonna
and
be a
members of the
cheerleader,
football
but-
team as well.
Yeah, yeah. I was thought about when I was in high school to be a cheerleader, but I couldn't do that thing where they.
I think you'd have done fine with it. I think you're
Yeah,
maybe a pep rally thing. I think you would do real well with pep rally. You're very
I'd have been
peppy.
there. I'd have been right there, Rick. You know that.
I know you would have. And
I
I know
would've
they'd
brought
love
my
to
own.
have you.
I would have brought my own porta potty. You know that. All right. Look. Oh no! Look at this. This is beautiful.
This is
Oh, that's
more of the
The Wando.
Wando folks. More
Wando has
cheerleaders.
become-
Wando's big. Wando's like a
Oh yeah.
little college.
It is, yep, and Oceanside too, by the way, who won their championship. So, and I'm sure they're going to be here shortly. But great high schools in Mount Pleasant.
We also have members of the Wando dance team.
I tried to be a member
Part
of the
that
dance
group?
team.
I know
Yeah.
you did. I know you did, but you were 57 years
work out
old and
either.
they asked you to please go home.
Yeah, that didn't work out. No, not very good with that.
I believe this might be Carolina Limo and Coach. Happy holidays from Carolina Limo and Coach.
I couldn't fit into the tights. That was the whole problem with that. But anyway, it's just. But there we are. There is a.
We're sharing too much about ourselves. This might be the Cub Scout. This is the Coastal Carolina Cub Scout Pack 4. They meet at the Hibben Methodist Church on Mondays at 6:30, and Bill Walsh has been asked not to ever show up there.
Anymore. Yeah, exactly.
Anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. That is awesome. They're great folks.
Hooper River Bridge Run celebrating its 48th annual race on April 5th, and they are excited to get over it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my wife says. I'm like, look, I'm not running. She says, get over it.
I think I'm going to do my 10K because that
You
is
should.
a 10K.
It is.
Yeah, I could.
I
do.
always
could,
say I'm not running anywhere as long as I have a car payment.
That's right. Hey, when I was I could do my 1K and then Uber the other 9. So, like I said, that takes care of that.
These
Look at
are
this
the,
one.
I believe these are the Dachshunds of Charleston, community group that just loves their hounds.
Yes, they were in. We saw the dachshunds in the.
It's a gigantic Dachshund there. Holy
that's a
crap.
big-
Look at the
that's
one
a
at the
big
end there.
dachshund.
He is
Almost looks like-
gigantic.
Yeah, look at the size of that dachshund. That's
Is he
beautiful.
pooping? What is he doing in the back? I can't hardly tell.
I don't know. Oh, well, but look at
Well.
the ones behind them. You can see just how
Oh, they're so little. They're so
they're
little.
so cute. They were with us at the Charleston parade. They were just in front of us at the Charleston. One woman had, I think, 6 or 7 dachshunds.
I wonder how her house smells.
Oh, I can't imagine. I mean, that's just,
Yeah. I don't see a single person with a bag in their hand. Rude.
Are they giving away candy out there? I don't know.
I don't know.
We gave away candy at some of the parades this year, Charleston and West. Some they don't. You got to be careful because you don't want to throw things from a vehicle. But some of them don't allow throwing candy, but you can hand out candy. So There it is.
Or anything from the Datsuns. You don't want to throw anything from the Datsuns.
Right, exactly. Yeah, yep. It is, and you know the thing about the Mount Pleasant Parade is it used to start. It's I say it's backwards because it used to start. If you remember, it used to start down by Houston Northcutt
and go the other way.
Yeah, and then go the other way. So now it goes. That's 95SX.
Yeah, our friends from 95SX, home of the Burt Show, and I don't know, something else.
Yes. Yep, 95SX. But anyway, now it goes the other way. So there it is.
And here's the Wolf, Charleston's classic hits.
Yes.
They play all the songs you like to listen to.
I like the 70s. I'm telling you right now. You got your big Cumulus radio over there. Yep, I like the 70s. Although you play that stuff on your Y102.5.
Oh yeah, we play it all.
And then you got that country music that I really like. You got that Roger Miller stuff on the 103.
Yep, you're right. We're your home. We've been your home for New Country for over 50 years. If you were wondering how come it started going the opposite way, in 2017, construction began on Coleman Boulevard, and that made the former viewing area unsafe for the large crowds that gather. So after running the event southbound for several years, based on input from the police and public service and fire, they decided to switch it around the other way. So the current route is 1.26 miles. The old route was 1.27 miles. So thankful for us and everybody viewing right now, it's a little shorter.
You got somebody speaking in your ear telling you that's good information.
No,
that's
these are just things. These are things that I happen to know. My wife wishes that I would close cabinets whenever I would leave a room, but no, I'm stuck with knowing how long the parade is in Mount Pleasant. That's
now I know. Now I know how long it is. That, and you know why they go northbound versus southbound. That way the parade is so long they can end up in Georgetown. So, you know.
Well, they would. I think they would end up in Savannah because now it's going back toward the bridge.
Oh, no, you're right. Okay, that's correct. That's southbound. Don't worry. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
What's this now? Oh, this looks good.
This is the Legacy Irish Dance Academy.
Do you know who the Grand Marshal of the giant Charleston St. Patrick's Day Parade was last year? Or the year before?
Uncle Danny?
It was Uncle Bill. That's right.
Uncle Bill.
It was Uncle Bill.
Look at them. They're doing a little Irish jig.
Look at that. God bless
You know what it's called? Look at those two little girls. How about that?
That is great. That is fantastic. I love that. That is great. I even have a shillelagh. They gave me a shillelagh. You can borrow my shillelagh anytime you need it, Rick Rush.
And there's some more Irish people there dressed as stormtroopers. How about that?
There you go. Yes. Yeah, I have a shillelagh.
Whoa, what's that guy doing? What? That looks dangerous. Hey, slow down. Slow down.
Is that Star Wars?
What was he doing?
What was that? Oh, he looked like
I don't know what that was.
It looked like he was from a Star Wars Stormtrooper or something like that. But anyway, I love the floats though. The thing about Mount Pleasant is that they're all, it is Star Wars. Look, there's one of those X-Wing fighter things.
Yeah, I guarantee you every one of those people live in their mom's basement.
There's Darth Vader. And that's Darth Vader right there.
You see him gun it just then? He almost slung Darth off the trailer.
I'm telling you.
You almost had a casualty. It was almost you almost had a fatality by Darth Vader right there in the middle of Broadway.
I think I see.
Slow down! Slow down!
I think I see Obi-Wan. Ruby's joining us.
Hi, Ruby. Who's this all right here? He's not even a part of the parade. He's just some dude passing out things to kids.
Oh my gosh! Oh, good Lord. Now that was a cool car. I don't know what that was, but there it is.
I don't know what that is exactly. I've lost my place. Looks like that person's an ice cream truck.
Yes. Is it ice cream?
I think that's an ice cream painted there on the side of that huge truck. Is that what it looks like to you?
It does. Or one of those booze pop guys from downtown. I don't know. That's just
Elliot Summey's Booze Pops.
No, have you seen them downtown? They're all over.
Yeah, no, I know. He owned one of those liquor pop places.
Do you know that they drove one of those to the Oscars in Los Angeles? I kid you not.
From Charleston?
Yes. They drove it all the way from Charleston to the Oscars. Yep.
I believe that this is the Girl Scouts of East Cooper, Service Unit 650. Your support and purchase of Girl Scout cookies help girls learn new skills, build confidence, and all of that good stuff. So next time you see those little girls out selling those cookies, buy some because it goes.
Let me tell you about those cookies. They're like my supplier. So they are. They come once a year, and you
Yeah.
gotta buy like a truckload, and you can eat them all year long. Those little do-si-dos and all those. I mean, I'm telling you, they're fantastic.
I like the Samoas.
Samoas are good. The peanut butter ones that you can kind of cut in half and then lick. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God, I love the Girl Scout cookies. They got a
I
nice
believe
plug right
that
there.
this is Shim Creek Boat Rentals. If you need to
All
rent
right.
a boat, Shim Creek Boat Rentals.
I have rented boats from Shem Creek right there. It's on. You know where it is, Rick?
On
Shem Creek.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Right there near
And-
Shim Creek.
Yes, and they have great boat rentals because it's you can rent it there and return it there, and they're great people over there.
How about this? This is an all-girls lacrosse club for all ages. It's a
Oh,
Charleston
fantastic.
lacrosse. So if
Oh,
you're a
that's a
girl
good
and you
idea.
want to play lacrosse and you're any age,
That's
so I
great.
imagine from old enough to walk to 90 years old, you could play lacrosse over at CHS Lacrosse.
Wow, that is something else. I mean, lacrosse is very, very difficult to play. I tried to play it one time, and I almost
you?
ended up in traction.
You probably weren't wearing the right shoes.
Well, that's probably true. That's probably true. Yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta watch out. But yeah, there
Got to
it
be
is.
careful. You need cleats,
Yeah, you do.
especially when you're playing against a 90-year-old woman on that all-girls league.
Well,
It's a rough
yeah.
sport.
It is.
It's all ages. It's all ages over at Charleston
It's
Lacrosse,
like football.
but with nets and a ball and
Right.
a stick.
Exactly.
It's actually nothing like football.
It's
So
not.
that was nice how you tried to pull that together.
Well, I don't know any. You know, that's my whole sports knowledge right there.
yeah. That
Who
is
does-
your South Carolina Stingrays right there.
Oh, there we are. We love the Stingrays. All right.
Every Friday night is a family fun night with Y1025. And if you'd like free tickets to the next Friday home game, which I think is in February, you can go to y1025.com and sign up for free tickets right now.
There it is.
Season's greetings from your South Carolina Stingrays. These
Yep,
are the distinguished young women of Charleston.
Oh, very cool. There's a lot of them.
They're very distinguished.
They look distinguished. I would say they're distinguished. Yep.
These are the East Cooper Warhawks.
The what?
Warhawks. They're an advanced
okay.
level tackle football and cheer program for
Okay.
youth ages 6 to 12.
Oh, very nice. That's awesome. That is great. I was just watching the Lions on television a little while ago. Not
you
that I know
weren't.
much about football, but
Marine Max, so it was on while somebody else was watching it, and you were
that was
passed
about
it.
right. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's
The
it.
boats that are being following the Warhawks. That is Marine Max Charleston, your trusted low country source for premier boating brands, including Scout, Boston Whalers, Sea Ray, Saxdor, and Cruiser Yachtsta.
Yes.
Yacht. How do you say that word? Yachtsta.
Yachts.
Has a T in it.
Yep. I think they have galleon. I think they have galleon. They used to have galleon yachts. I actually bought a Boston Whaler from those folks, Bruce and the great people over there at Marine Max. I think.
Did you really? Or are you just making
No,
this
I
up
kid
for
you. I
everybody
bought-
that goes by?
No, I bought a 13-foot Boston Whaler from there, from Bruce, and I bought a Sea Ray as well through their brokerage. I had a 28-foot Sea Ray.
We're looking now at the Lucy Beckham dance team. Supports their school at many of the sporting events, pep rallies, and community events. Happy holidays from the Lucy Beckham dance team.
That's awesome. They're fantastic. She was a great woman, I will tell you, who passed away, but they named the school after her, and it is fantastic. And I stand corrected. There's 3 great high schools over there. You got Lucy Beckham, Wando, and Oceanside. So, but yeah, she was an amazing lady. I will tell you that. An incredible educator and good community person, and fantastic.
I believe also part of that, this may be part of the dance team as well. They'll be followed by the Wando High School Junior ROTC.
Oh, good.
So they're coming up in just a few minutes. There's a lot of dancers, lots and lots of dancers.
I've spoken to the Wando Junior ROTC a number of times, and good folks over there, and great.
Pitching your book. You tell them if they're looking for a good read this
I was
holiday
telling them,
season
yeah,
when they're off.
If they're looking for that stocking stuffer, of course,
Uh-huh.
I would never give it a plug, but it is right there.
Yeah.
Uncle
Let's see,
Danny.
could you show it one more time?
There you go.
Okay.
Red Carpet Ransom is right there.
Red
That's
Carpet
ready to
Ransom.
go. There it is.
Get all 3 books now, wherever you buy books.
That's right. Wherever you buy books, the umbrella.
Are they in libraries as well?
They are in. They might be in some libraries. I think. I don't know. I just
You
write
don't
them.
You don't want them to
distribute
read for free. You would prefer they go buy them.
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
No, they're not in libraries, but they are available on Amazon.
Yes, exactly. Amazon, Books a Million, wherever you buy your books.
This is the Wando Air Force Junior ROTC. Merry Christmas from the Junior ROTC at Wando. Wando very well represented at tonight's 2024 Holiday Christmas Light Parade in the town of Mount Pleasant.
Yes, they do. The Junior ROTC, great, good guys and young ladies, and they do an amazing job over there, kind of teaching aerospace and giving them, a great opportunity to move into the either college or join the Air Force right away after high school. So it's great.
Greg
Plus,
Pitt hears Amazon is buying all the libraries, so that'll
that
work
it?
out well for you. Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go. Well, I don't know how that'll go. Yeah, you're gonna love that.
Feel free to leave comments while we just wait for people to go by.
Yeah.
We're your host for the parade this year. My name is Rick Rush. That is Live 5 Chief Meteorologist Bill Walsh. Perfect night of weather tonight, too.
It is a beautiful night.
And it's going to be warming up for the week.
And I brought my own porta potty just to let you know. There it is, just in case. They have them right there along the parade route, but I've got one right here just in case.
Got one just the size for Bill Walsh.
There you go. I can fit in it, Rick. Look now, who's that? That is
Gray's. Gray's Craze. Celebrate everything Gray's Craze style. They do charcuterie made in-house. You can get your own in-house charcuterie over at Craze Graves. Gray's.
My daughter she does charcuterie, which is
Does she really?
Yeah, she does amazing. I'll tell you, that is an art form. So that really is.
Can't go wrong with a good charcuterie board.
Yep. Oh no, I'm telling you. Plus, it's most of that stuff is healthy to eat, unlike the dessert tray.
None of it's really healthy to eat. It's cheese and it's salami and meats. So
healthy enough.
It's good to eat, but I wouldn't say it's healthy to eat.
But I just it's the dessert tray that kills me, Rick.
It's fun to say, though. It's fun to say.
It is. I'm telling you, it's those cheesecakes, That's
oh, yeah. So you get a cheesecake charcuterie board?
Well, no, Mrs. W, she makes cheesecakes for
Y'all's
gifts.
friends? I've never gotten one.
Oh, well, better watch out if she uses it.
Never received a single cheesecake from my good friend, the Walshes.
Have you ever seen the movie? Have you ever seen the movie The Help?
No,
Anyway.
no, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Well,
I have.
well,
Minnie don't burn no chicken. Minnie don't burn no chicken.
Yeah, there was a special cake in that one that you.
Yeah, that's the one that Janet will send me.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there we
But
go.
anyway.
Who is this? This is Creative Edge Dance Center. Creative Edge Dance Center. They train youth dancers while also promoting confidence, dedication, and teamwork.
What?
Move sharp and inspire with Creative Edge Dance.
I need to learn to dance. You can get some good exercise doing that dancing stuff. They have that TV show, is it Dancing with the Stars, right? Is that what they? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the name of it. I think it'll catch on. It's still
might.
a new show.
Yeah,
That kind of looks like you right there in the back.
It could be.
Is that you?
With the
Olaf?
with the suit, the elf or whatever that thing is. Yeah.
That was Olaf.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh, you know what? We're the best thing in their price range. That's what I just keep saying.
That's exactly right. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Coming up should be the Knights of Columbus.
Okay. There you go.
They're the ones that do the big run every year. That the Thanksgiving one that you do.
Yeah, the turkey trot. And the
gobble wobble.
The gobble. I do the gobble wobble typically, but yes. Yep. Unless again they let me Uber the other 9 out of the 10K. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're a celebrity. Why they let you
Not
do
really.
that?
I just do the weather. But yeah, I got you. Yep.
No, I appreciate your humbleness, but when we go out to the fair together, you're like one of the Beatles. How many times do you have to stop and do the weather at the fair, honestly, when we're walking around?
Well, we hand out forecasts. It's like when there's a hurricane out there, and I go to the Publix.
Those tracking charts?
I give a forecast on the meat aisle, and then on the cereal aisle, I give an update. And sometimes I give an update over there in the frozen food section. You know, so you get personal updates. So that's what's fantastic.
I'm trying to figure out where we are in the parade.
Well, we are not in the parade. We're actually broadcasting the thing.
No, I know where Channel 5 is. Channel 5's next to last. I already saw that one. We'll recognize that.
See, they saved the best for last. That's it. Exactly.
Yep, it's y'all and then Santa Claus.
There it is. Santa Claus.
All right, there's Men's Health. Let's see what Men's Health is.
That's nice to have in the parade.
Men's Health? That's a magazine, isn't it?
I think it is. It might be is that part of the East Cooper magazine group and Bill Macchio and those folks?
No, I don't think Bill Macchio does Men's Health magazine. I think that's done by a little bigger organization.
Well, you want to hear funny? When Wayne and I, we were on the cover. I wish I had a copy.
There it is. It's back now. I got scared for a minute.
We were on the cover of, I think it's East Cooper Senior Citizen magazine or something like that.
There's the Mount Pleasant Football Club.
All right, there you go. Meaning soccer.
Yeah, foot spelled weird with F-U-T, football. B-O-L,
right.
Football.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
allows children of all ages to play at competitive level over at the Mount Pleasant Rec Department. It's their competitive club level soccer environment that prioritizes player development.
MTFC.
Here's Belva's Flower Shop.
Oh, we love Belva's. They have a lot.
Very festive. Look how festive they are.
That is a festive van. That's got some bling. That's got like
it does.
Like the bling van.
That's what'll show up if you hire them for like a wedding or something. They'll show up in that van all lit up like that.
Well,
there's a lady pulling a kid who's angry in a wagon. How about that?
We'll all be lit after that wedding. I'll tell you.
What's going on here? What's happening here? What happened? Why, ma'am? Why are you, ma'am? That's it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Boy, I thought she had a flat tire
I didn't know what was going on. I thought she was about to whip some kid's butt right there. You're going to straighten up, or
I mean, there it is. Jeez Louise, good Lord. I'll tell you, there's a lot
like
of
more soldiers. Who would that be? Oh, that's the Lucy Beckham High Coast Guard Junior ROTC. Coast Guard.
Okay. All right. Lucy Beckham. Go Coast Guard. Awesome. The Coast Guard are always there to help.
Followed by the Lucy Beckham High School Student Council. Merry Christmas. From both of those fine organizations over at Lucy Beckham High School.
Named after the great Lucy Beckham, who was the principal of Wando High School for years. So, yep. Unbelievable. She was an amazing lady, like I said. That's a nice boat too, Rick Rush. I don't know what kind it is. It looks pretty.
Still with over 80 people watching this live broadcast. Either they have nothing else to do or they're very interested in this. Welcome.
Welcome. We appreciate you guys joining us. I mean, that's awesome. It's fantastic. I mean,
this is the I don't know who those kids are, but I believe the Patriots Point Naval and Maritime Museum will be passing us here shortly.
Home of the Medal of Honor Museum, the National Medal of Honor Museum. If you get over to
they've really done a great job with that over there. The place where you walk through it. I mean, it just used to be a plaque in there somewhere, but they've really
it's a whole
made it look great. It's beautiful.
It's a museum. It's a real great place of honor, and we've got a couple of Medal of Honor recipients living right here. Major General Jim.
Jim?
Fantastic. What's that?
Jim?
Jim Livingston, yeah.
All right, let's see who this is.
He is a great. He was a Marine Major General in Vietnam.
I tell you what, you don't mess around with that dude. I think even
No.
now, I believe he could take you out if he had to.
Well, let me tell you something. You know what he does every year? I love this about Jim Livingston. He gets a brand new Corvette for himself every year. He's earned it. I will tell you that. He earned it.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, and he loves Corvettes. And what a great American hero. So, Jim, I call him Major General Jim. He's just a great guy and a living hero. Not many Medal of Honor recipients, that's for sure. Very few.
As we continue on here are some people dressed as sharks. And we just saw a dude dressed as a cat pulling a wagon. So.
Is this Oceanside? Aren't they the Sharks?
That's Mr. Real Estate right there.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
See him right there, Mr. Real Estate.
I see Mr. Real Estate. I think Oceanside.
Mr. Real Estate is Gary Langoff. Mr. Real Estate Estate, South Carolina, with the Boulevard Company. Gary Langoff, Mr. Real Estate.
Well, there it is.
Here's Platinum Automotive Center. Look at that.
Wow.
I wonder what happened to that car, why they had to tow it.
I know. It looks like your Lamborghini, Rick Rush, a little bit kind of from the back end there.
It must have broke down earlier because they're having to tow it.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. It's a beautiful night, by the way, weather-wise, for the parade. It's been comfortable in the 70s today and tomorrow. A beautiful day on the way, a mixture of sun and clouds, maybe a slight breeze coming in off the ocean.
Greg Pitt wants to know, has Bill ever driven one of those Shriner Little People cars in the parade?
I'm waiting for my invitation, Greg. I'm waiting for my invitation. I could drive with you.
They can't get you a Fez, one of them Fezes to fit. Who are these people?
You and I could both do that, Greg.
Yeah,
Yep.
the last time I was able to fit in one of those little cars was a long time ago.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I could drive one of those little things.
You could
Dean
drive
Stevens,
it. It's a normal sized car for you.
I think Dean Stevens used to drive those little mini.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember
How's he doing? You ever talk to him?
He's doing great. I saw him. He came by the station about a month ago, talking about the foundation he's working with, and he's doing really great. And he's a character for sure.
Yeah, he's always been a good friend of the station.
That
was the Found Properties group that we just saw, and this is the FC Charleston Soccer Club. They're so thankful for the blessing of the Mount Pleasant community. Come out and join the fun. FC Charleston is for the community. FC Charleston.
FC Charleston. That means football club. In other words, soccer. So there it is. There's my whole sports knowledge in one word.
Soccer?
I am the on-ramp to the sports information superhighway.
That's right. You are. You want to know anything about sports? Ask the guy that does weather over at Live 5.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. I am the on-ramp to the sports information superhighway. That's all there is to it.
Would you rather take a ride to the North Pole on the Polar Express or in Santa's sleigh?
You know, I'd probably because I like flying, so I'd probably have to go with the old sleigh because we could fire up the instruments and we could fly an ILS approach into the North Pole. You like that?
I have nothing for that.
Who's
your dream guest to have at Christmas dinner?
My dream guest?
Yeah.
It'd be you, Rick Rush. I'm telling you right now. But I think.
Yeah, to feed me one of those cheesecakes from the Help.
That's right. It'd be fun to have my cousin Joe Walsh and then Don Henley and our buddy who plays.
Oh, you're related to Joe Walsh from the Eagles? I didn't know that.
I mean, it's got to be somewhere back there.
Well, then why do you call me for Eagles tickets when they're in town? Why wouldn't you call your cousin?
No, I was calling you about Vegas. I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas yesterday, and they were playing the Sphere. Have you seen the Sphere?
I've seen it on TV. I've never seen it in real life.
Oh my gosh, Rick Rush! I mean, this thing is, it is amazing, and they were sold out. I would love to have seen I would love to have seen the Sphere with the Eagles playing in it, but they're going to be there again in, I think they're doing this residency through April, but they're playing 2 or 3 days a month there. But that would be it. I would like to have them for Christmas. It'd be nice to have Timothy and Joe.
All the ones
and
that are
Don.
still alive. The ones that are still alive.
Yes, and Vince. My friend. I was with my friend yesterday who knows Vince's daughter,
And Vince is who again? Vince Gill. You're talking about Vince
Vince Gill.
Who now
He plays. He's now playing. He's in the. You know, he used to play a lot with. He used to play a lot with the band before Glenn passed away. So
he and Don Henley are friends.
Yes, and they.
This is the Burke High School band, by the way, as we'll watch them pass by. The High Steppin' Burke High School Bulldog Band, one of the best traditional style marching bands in the Southeast.
They are good. They really, really are. They're great. We saw them also at the Charleston.
At the Sphere?
No, not the Sphere. No.
Oh, okay.
By the way, the tickets at the Sphere the ones they were like $900 or something crazy. I mean,
speaking of big amounts, big dollar amounts, this band boasts over $40 million in earned scholarships for students to attend a college or university of their choice. The band has performed in North Carolina, Florida, Texas, New York, Louisiana, and in Canada. Talking about the High Steppin' Burke High School Bulldog Band, one of the best in the Southeast.
They are amazing. It's a great school. I've gone over there and spoken many times. And they have a great Army ROTC program, which I've spoken to a bunch of times over there.
This is the Cub Scout Pack 470, chartered by Christ Our King Catholic Church. The theme of their float this year is Pack 470 Rocks. That's why you see the guitars and stuff. And maybe one of the Eagles that related to Bill Walsh.
Yeah, there you go. Great people over there, Christ Our King. They just lost, unfortunately, Father Carter, who was a pastor there for years and years.
Here's TD Bank.
Oh, I've been by their bank. They have a bunch of those, as a matter of fact.
Yep, you've passed them. You've been by
on
the way to your bank.
I think they have a stadium too, Rick.
Nice.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that's where the College of Charleston plays. TD Arena.
Well, they had a really nice float.
Do you think they have a ATM at the arena? Just curious.
There's Bill Sharp right there carrying that American flag. I don't know if you recognize him or not. Former news anchor Bill Sharp.
Well, how about that? And there's ABC News 4. You like that? I like that. I just let that go. But anyway, there we are. There's our pals over there at Channel 4, which, I used to work there. I worked there for 4 years.
I know you did. You worked there during the hurricane.
6 years I did. Hurricane Hugo.
During Hugo.
Yep.
This is the Charleston County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, they were making
whose new sheriff is the former chief of police for Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, Carl Ritchie.
And Carl Ritchie is going to be the new chief of police.
New sheriff. Yep.
New sheriff.
They were making snow at the Charleston parade with the snowmaking machines. The same kind that they have down at Charleston Place. Where they have the snow, right there, throughout the evening.
The sheriff's office was doing that? Did they get that in like a bust or something? Did they get some snowmaking machines in some sort of sting operation? What happened?
I have no idea. Maybe I have no idea. But they were making very cool snow. It looks like real snow, but it's actually made out of what's it made out of? It's like a Dove, dishwashing fluid or something like that. This is a nice vantage point, by the way. You have it set up here, Rick. I'm glad you could get this camera here.
Well, I have the code now to be able to log into all of Mount Pleasant's, all of their technology from now on. So I'll be able to show you inside things that are happening inside the building, and I'll be able to show you some of the inside things that happen at council meetings and closed sessions and all sorts of things.
That'll
be
exciting.
Based on them giving me the passwords to be able to log into these things. So they're probably going to regret it.
Better watch your bank accounts. That's all I can tell you.
That's right. You ever want to see an executive session, head over to the Y1025 website.
That's right. I want to have a
who's this? Session. Who's this right here? What does that say on the side of the truck? The family something. I think that's karate.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Mount Pleasant Family Martial Arts. They strongly believe that martial arts can be for everybody, regardless of age, gender, or experience levels. So you ought to go sign up for that. You've been wanting to do some martial arts, haven't you?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you should ask, Rick, about that. You know why?
Why is that?
Because I am an honorary black belt. See right there? Honorary black belt.
From what?
From those folks. Yeah, because I spoke about hurricanes, so they gave me an honorary black belt. So look out, baby.
Do you go?
These hands
Your
are
dog's
registered.
calling you out on that. Your dog's going, he's lying. He is lying.
See, there it is. I've got the black belt right there. So imagine
That's
that.
good. So is that how you're going to get out of a fight next time? You're going to tell people about the weather and that you have an honorary black belt? Now let me tell you about
these hands. They are registered. These hands are registered.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Great. And now let me tell you about the cone of uncertainty.
I got
I'm
your
a
cone.
black belt.
You got your cone of
would be
uncertainty? Yep. Do you know who is a black belt for real? You ready for this? Chris Holtzman. Our morning and evening meteorologist who works with me.
No, he's not.
He is a black belt. Yes, he is. Look out. Mhm.
I've seen him wear one.
Well, he's got one, but he's a real, black belt. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if I did that,
How'd those folks get in the parade? I've never heard of them before.
Who is it?
I don't know. I couldn't tell. It's some
okay.
dumb old country station.
Oh,
it's not the Weasel.
Oh, oh. I'm telling you, maybe they play more of those Roger Miller records.
They probably do.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that lady slinging? Look at that.
That's a big
Man, I don't think you're allowed to do that. Hey, stop slinging that stuff. You're not supposed to do that. Look, look, police getting ready to arrest him. Who's that fella right there?
They're throwing things out there. Look at that.
You can't be doing that. What's wrong
now,
with
look at that
people?
big truck right there. Now, that thing's huge. Look at that.
Yep. Got some
now,
equipment
that
on
says
it,
Christmas.
too. Nothing says equipment like a scissor lift.
You know.
Whenever I think Christmas, I think of a scissor lift.
Thank you. Okay. That looks good. Yes, that's true, Rick Rush. I like a scissor lift at Christmas. It lifts me up. It lifts my spirit.
Oh, here's our friends from Channel 2. Let's see how many of them we recognize. See if you recognize any of them. Is that Rob Fowler?
There's Rob. I can see. I don't know if I can see Rob out there, but I know
I
there's.
Think Rob's up front. I think Rob's up front.
And I see. Is that Brad? No, not Brad. But
no, Brad doesn't work there anymore. I think that's Raphael James in the back.
No, that's Brandon. I think
Raphael works for y'all, doesn't he?
No, that was Carolyn Murray. I think it's Carolyn's.
Oh, that was Carolyn Murray. It wasn't Raphael James.
No, he'll be on. I'm not sure he's in that parade. We've got a bunch of people in the parade. But good.
And the Palmetto Life people are in the parade as well.
They are Palmetto Life every morning at 9:00 on Live 5. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm a big part of that show.
I was talking to Rob the other day because we are both coming up on 40 years in Charleston. You imagine that? That's
Congratulations.
Crazy. But
I watched y'all when I was a kid.
Really? Well, I've got 30 coming. I'm on 38 and he's on 36, I think, or something. So, but we came within about almost a year and a half about a year and a half of each other. So I came in 86. I think he was 87. Yeah. Or 88. Anyway, I think it's kind of funny.
This is the Stomo mobile storage and MoveMo loading. Stomo Express. The Stomo Express. Like if you need to stow something, you call Stomo. Stomo mobile storage and MoveMo loading. Merry Christmas from Stomo.
It's not slow-mo, it's Stomo.
Stomo.
Like store more.
Yes.
Well, that's cool. And they've got a little Willis Jeep there too going, I think it looks like.
Patriots Point must have been out of order because I see them there as well.
Oh, that's what the
them
Jeep
a long time ago.
Maybe they're just spread. Maybe they're just.
Oh no, here's Stomo. There's Stomo right there.
Okay. Oh yeah, there they are with the big.
You got something you need to stow? Call Stomo.
Wow,
mobile storage.
Wow.
Their number is 844 Hey Stomo.
Is it really 844 Hey Stomo? Wow.
That's what it says on the side of the truck right there. I've not committed it to memory. I'm just
reading what's
happening as it goes by. I assume that's the correct number. I don't know why they would drive something through the parade that had the wrong number on it.
Well, I know, but they have a gingerbread house too. So if you're going to Stomo, you could Stomo it in the
gingerbread house.
In the gingerbread house, right? You and I are like
controlled. You think so?
We're sort of like Hoda and
which one of us is Hoda?
I don't know.
I mean, Hoda and Al Roker.
Yeah.
Well, you're the weather guy, and so is Al. So I'll be Hoda.
Yeah, there it is. Al and our pal Craig Melvin. Who's going to be
my wife
taking
put this shirt on me, so I feel kind of like Hoda. This looks like something Hoda would wear.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. It has Y1025's logo on it.
Oh, very nice.
How
Oh,
about that?
I got Live 5 on. You see? There it is.
Very nice.
Even-
Very nice. There's
even
the
Ruby's-
Beehive right there.
Oh, the Beehive.
And hello to the Beehive. Just Be is a nonprofit organization dedicated to millions of families with loved ones with autism and neurodiversity. Just Be believes it's not about the disabilities.
There you go.
Oh, look at that thing. What's that thing?
What is that thing?
I like that. You
I
need to
don't know.
get you one of those. I bet you ride on one of those.
I'd like one of those. I could get right through traffic. Traffic's so bad on 526, we could get on one of those things and kind of go around. Oh, look at that. Is that Charleston County Rescue?
That's the boss.
Oh, the boss. Ooh. Call the boss for the big gingerbread house. Look at it. It's even smoking. Look at that.
Well, that's
Oh,
because
so
they
cute.
do fire restoration.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. Well. All right.
Oh, man, that Grinch was going fast, wasn't he?
They are moving along there. I tell you one thing. One thing about Mount Pleasant Parade. It moves. It moves. You don't stand still too long because they've got so many folks. And where it ends there down by the bridge, it kind of spreads out down there by Channel 2.
Yeah, and then what's great is that a lot of folks will just, even with people on the back of the floats, just gun it as soon as the parade's over, and they'll be slinging people off the back of those things right across the Ravenel Bridge.
Yep, exactly. Look out. Just go up there. Wow, that's a big
The whole just carnage all across the Ravenel Bridge from people slung off floats because they're trying to keep this thing moving.
No question. No question. That's the,
Yeah.
is that Pet Helpers? What?
It's pet something. Let's see. Hang on. That's the Charleston Animal Society celebrating
Yes,
150 years of saving lives.
Oh, that is
This is-
fabulous.
Pfister Landscapes, if I'm correct. No, it's Carta.
Oh, okay.
There's Carta right there. That bus is supposed to. Hey! Slow down! Slow down! Who are those kids? Where are they going?
I have no idea. That's Carter right there.
Look, that's dangerous.
You know
That's
the reigning.
They need to lock those kids up.
I had to watch out.
Lock 'em up.
The reigning champion is of the Carta bus celebrity rodeo driving. You're looking at him, baby.
You?
It is me. I have the trophy.
Was anybody else there? Or was it just you
Oh
participating
no,
in that?
they were there. They
Oh, look at this thing. Oh, there he goes. My wife would never let me keep that much crap that you have in the house. Look at that.
There it is. This is the size of the trophy for that's for driving the Carta bus right there. That's exactly what
Who
that is.
pressed the pedals while you were steering? Was somebody
Well,
else there?
I had to put little blocks on them. It was so I mean there it was, But I was the
Who are these
I'm
people
the-
here? Oh, that's Pfister right there. That's Pfister
Oh, okay.
Landscapes. Make
I like
sure
the
you give
palm
these guys a
trees.
call for all your landscape and hardscape needs. You have any hardscape needs? I don't know what hardscape is. What's hardscape?
I don't know. I know
They do
landscape.
landscape and hardscape. So
Okay. Well, God, that's fantastic. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Well, look at the size of that boat. Holy
that's a
mackerel.
big boat. That's a
That
really
is-
big boat. No,
that
but I've
is.
been on a real big boat. Who said that? Forrest Gump?
I think so.
You ever been
Who's
on a
this?
boat?
Who is that? What is, I don't know who that is, but it's a big boat.
It's a big boat.
That is a it looks like 3 outboards, probably 300s or something in the back there. Whew. That's
Remember that
exactly-
time you took my wife and I out on the boat and then it started raining and I said to you, if only somebody knew that there was going to be a storm pop up, if there was only some way to forecast the weather to determine that this could have been a possibility instead of us being caught out in the harbor in rain. I wish I would have called Rob Fowler.
And that's exactly who I blamed it on. See, that was it. I blamed him because that way I didn't have to worry about it. See exactly right there.
I'm stuck in the harbor with it pouring down rain with a weather forecaster that didn't anticipate that there was going to be
we
showers
checked
in the harbor. Who are those
we
folks
checked-
right there?
I don't know. We checked the Live 5 app and it was exactly spot on. Scattered showers, so there it was.
Yep. You said, look at
Tell
the
you-
app. It's raining right now. I know it's raining.
It's raining.
I know
No,
it's raining.
You can feel it. and the faster we go, the faster you'll feel it too.
Hardscape are stones that people put in their yards.
Oh, like those little rocks and stuff?
Yeah, that's hardscape.
Okay, all right. I thought it
So
was
we
like,
know
one of those
What you
like.
think it was? I don't even want to know what you thought.
I thought it was like one of those things you do to your teeth, or, kind of like a beauty thing or something. I don't know.
Look at that little girl dancing. She's so happy.
That little girl's been waving for 40 minutes. She's doing a great job, though. She's fantastic. Now, this is a big. You know what? The thing about Mount Pleasant, if you're in the parade, you've got to have a lighted float. That's a thing. And I don't blame them because it's nighttime, of course.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, it does.
You know, they're very smart in Mount Pleasant when it comes to that.
You know what I got
Not a
for
lot
you,
of
Rick
dummies
Rush?
in Mount Pleasant. Now, like the nighttime parade in North Charleston, not a single float lit.
Is that true? Now, I remember going over there. There's some floats are
No,
not
it's
lit
not
over there.
true.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Is that true?
You know what I have for you, Rick?
Kono Ice?
I'm going to give you a pass to the Charleston County Festival of Lights free.
Well, I appreciate that.
Well,
What?
it's a daytime pass for you, just because it's for you.
Okay, just because of that. Well,
It's
I've got 12 here at the house that I hadn't given away on the air yet, so I'm good with what I have here. So
Well, if you go during the day, it's cheaper.
I imagine so.
I did a bit where I put my top down on my convertible, and I drove through the Festival of Lights, and
During the day?
Right during the middle of the day, and I'm like, ooh, look, oh, beautiful, look, oh, there's the Charleston Single House, and ooh, and this one lady yells, she's yelling at me, she says, it's daytime. I yell back, I said, yeah, it's cheaper.
That's Star 99.7 right there.
Ah, yes. All our radio friends.
And they will be followed by WCSC TV Live 5 News.
Live 5 News, there they are. Looking good.
Well, no, we didn't see them yet, but we're about to. That's
Okay.
still Star 99.7.
Oh, that's still Star 99.7. Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all don't have anything like that over there, do you? You don't have those cars lit up, do you?
No, that's not us. We have the live truck. I can see the live truck. There's the live truck right there. And our folks will be there at the walking along in the parade.
Let's see who's all there.
Let's see who's there. I see.
Your boss, Steven, told me they went to Lowe's the other day and bought a lot of extra lights.
Oh, I'm sure they did. You need them for that side of that truck. There it is. First alert weather. There's our Live 5 troops right there.
Who's that? Who's that walking behind it? You don't know their names, do you?
I'm not sure who that is. I think it's Emily. That might be Emily Zuwowski. That's Palmetto
okay,
Life.
yeah. And then there's the Palmetto Life
right?
car.
Yeah, Palmetto Life, and yep. You can see those guys looking good, and I don't know who's riding those things. I don't think those are our reporters behind them. Maybe, no.
That's Joe's Scuba and Float Ghost.
I thought so. No, I didn't really, but I just thought I'd say that.
Just in case you were wondering.
Yeah.
Followed by the submarine veterans over at the Charleston Air Force, or the Charleston base. The Charleston-based submarine veterans.
Right. They keep submariners. It's a special.
All members are submarine qualified, and they'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Is that the Hundley?
No, that's actually a replica of an Ohio class, either Ohio class or Los Angeles class. I think it's Los Angeles class attack sub.
Have you ever noticed how all of the mannequins in the Hundley all have Glenn McConnell hair?
I have not noticed.
All of them have the same hairstyle as Glenn McConnell.
Oh gosh, God bless. That is funny. Look at that! That is that. There's also a replica of the. I think it's the Los Angeles class submarine over at Patriots Point. As you drive in on the left side near the soccer field.
That's total junk removal. Total like a toad, junk removal.
That answers the question why the big toad is on there. Okay.
Total junk removal. Here's the Coastal Jeep Club.
Oh, okay. I will bet you the Coastal British Car Club is going to be out there today because we were with them at a couple of the car shows. I got to judge a car show a couple of times this year, and the British Car Club, Mount Pleasant's rather large. They have the MGs and the Aston Martins and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're not going to be in it.
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
I'm looking down the list here. They're not going to be in it.
Oh, they're not in
You
it.
lied
Oh,
to our viewers, Bill.
what are you going to do? They're probably driving on the left anyway, so.
That's right. They're over on 17 right now.
That's right. They're causing the backup over on 526.
There you go. So, the Coastal Jeep Club just went by. This is Buck Bed Swings by Outer Banks Buck. I don't know what exactly that means.
Outer Banks Buck, okay.
Animal
Let me
Medical Center of Mount Pleasant is going by.
I'll bet this is units.
Units moving in portable storage. You're correct.
Yep, you know how I can tell?
Because it says it on the side of the
It
truck.
says it right on the side of the big box there.
It makes it a lot easier. Next year, we need to tell them that if they could just write it on the side.
Yes.
Bill Walsh, honorary black belt.
You know I am a black belt. I'm just keeping that close just in case.
Just in case.
Yep. And
Janet
if you
comes
are,
over and tries to punch you in the face.
that's right. And if you are looking for a stocking stuffer, one of my books is always a good stocking stuffer. Of course, I'm not going to do any plugs, but there's one.
Hey, stop crossing the road! Stop it! Stop it!
I don't think they can hear you, Rick.
Oh,
One time I drove a Prowler. Remember the Prowler they came out with for like a couple of years?
yeah.
I drove a Prowler in the parade because they
Who
would give us
pushed the
these.
pedals for you?
Well, again, I get those blocks. You strap them on there with you put them on with big elastic bands, rubber bands. And I was driving this Prowler. This one guy came out, and I swear he almost got run over by the Prowler because he walked right in front of us, jumped out, tried to cross. So you really got to be careful if you're walking in a parade or trying to cross over. Now this is a good spot right there to cross over.
Folks, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. We are just about 4 or 5 floats away from Santa Claus. Oh, ho, ho.
What number is that one? Who's that?
If I could tell you who it was, let's see. What's it say
I
on
don't
the
know.
side of the truck there? What does that say?
I don't know, but I had a list.
That's Towboat Charleston.
Oh, towboat. Yeah, if you break down on the water, Towboat USA, or
And Elite Towing.
Yeah, that's the best thing you ever buy. If you have a boat, have one of those.
A
Have
towboat?
one of those subscriptions, Towboat or Towboat USA.
That's Carolina Rides that just went by. We hadn't seen Towboat Charleston yet. I was just teasing it. I was teasing it.
Ah, well, there you go. Towboat Charleston. Yeah, they'll come and catch you when your motor breaks down or you run out of gas or
you're
run up
stuck in the rain because you're on the boat with a meteorologist that didn't know it was going to rain and
you
you're
did
stuck
not
in the
know
harbor.
that. Yeah, and that's what I'm telling you.
Saying hello to First Choice. That's First Choice right there. AC, heating, plumbing, and gas and boats. Happy holidays, and thank you for making us your first choice. That's why they named themselves First Choice.
You know why? Because they are the first choice.
That's right, according to their
According
slogan.
to, and they will put a smile on your face.
Here's Towboat Charleston,
There's Towboat. Yeah.
sending joy and blessings from our family to yours. Merry Christmas.
Merry
from
Christmas.
Towboatus. That's what it says on the side of the truck. Towboatus.
Well, the Towboat US, yeah. But
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what it is, yes.
It's not
That's right.
Towboatus.
And the other one is Sea Tow.
Merry Christmas from Towboatus.
To give them both a plug, you got Sea Tow and you got Towboat US.
Yep.
And they're both really great people. They come out and take care of you when your boat is broken and you throw the anchor out and you stick it in the harbor and it's blowing and the weatherman said it was going to rain.
Here's First Student. First Student, hop on the bus with us. First Student.
I was thinking about driving one of those too. Ann McGill.
I hear you're a champion in it, aren't you?
I've got the trophy right here. I'm the bus driver. See, it even has a bus on it. See the big bus? That's it.
Oh, Bill, look who it is. Look who it is right there.
Is that Santa Claus?
I believe it is.
That's it. Look at that.
Charleston County Emergency Management Department. No, it's not Santa Claus. Psych!
Oh.
I fooled you.
Oh.
It's not Santa.
Well, these guys are fantastic.
He'll be here shortly. He's taking
They
his
have a
time.
new-
He's down there with Ken French and that guy that wears those red shoes that plays in that band. What's his name?
Right. That is, yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what
Charleston
I'm
County.
talking about.
You talking about
The guy that owns the insurance place, the one that wears the red shoes and plays in that band. What's his name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've got it. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure that was Charleston County Emergency Management.
Yes. They're the last ones before Santa, though.
Well,
this
here comes
is
Santa.
definitely Santa.
Yeah,
Definitely Santa.
Charleston County Emergency Management now has a new director, and Eric Watson, who's Charleston County Public Safety Administrator, is saying that a lot of great folks over there, they always need dispatchers. So if you want a job and you like to dispatch, it is a great job, and you do save lives. How's that plug? Is that pretty good?
That was good. Did you read that, or did you have that all in your head?
I had that in
Jack
my head.
Tankersley. Oh, that's who I'm talking about. The guy with the red shoes or the blue shoes, Jack Tankersley.
Oh, thank you, Neville.
You know Jack
Oh,
Tankersley. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're all saying Jack Tankersley now.
Yes,
I just know he has colorful shoes that match his suit, and he plays in that band.
right.
There he is. Look who it
There he
is.
Santa Claus.
The jolly old fat man himself.
Wow, look at that. That is so great. Mount Pleasant Fire Department. They're
That
just
little
so
girl
good.
that's been waving for 55 minutes is so glad she doesn't have to wave anymore.
Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Look at Santa.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
And now the parade is over, Rick Rush.
That's it.
Look at the
Well,
people
thank
who
you
walk.
for doing this. Yeah.
This is like a football game. Once the game's over, everybody comes on the field.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's always great to be to streamline these things. It's really kind of neat.
To do it from
That
our
way
house
people-
and not have to be there.
Yeah, I mean, and there's no traffic, so we don't have to worry about
Yeah.
traffic.
But you know what? There's no traffic at all from my studio here to my living room.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yes, that is correct. You are absolutely
Thanks to
correct.
the folks with the town of Mount Pleasant, Jimmy, who has been monitoring things for us. Jimmy, thank you so much for doing that, and the crew you have there at the traffic center there with all the traffic cams. We appreciate you doing that. The recreation department, Nicole and her crew allowing us to be able to do this. We hopefully will be invited back, but after y'all go and watch this, probably y'all find somebody better.
I was
But that's
gonna
all
say,
right.
they could probably
We were the
get
best they
somebody-
could get in their price range, and we have to be happy with that.
That's right. They could get somebody, some professional.
You get what you pay
broadcasters.
for.
That's right. Exactly.
Otherwise, we'll just run a feed to the guy with the red shoes and Ken French, and
There
then
you go.
that's good next time. All
can
right,
ride
Bill,
it.
have a good one, buddy.
All right. Have a great Christmas, Rick Rush, and to everybody, have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you on the broadcast again tomorrow on Live 5 News.
And maybe next year here on the stream. So
Maybe
long,
next
everybody.
year on the stream. Maybe we'll be down there.